My name is Carlos Walker, and this is Art and Hustle Black Authors Matter. And today I'm here with Miss Cherie M. Dunning, correct?
Correct.
All right, so Miss Dunning, thank you for joining me.
Thank you
And
for having me.
it is an honor. So, if you will, share a little bit about yourself and who you are.
As you stated earlier, my name is Cherie M. Dunning, and I am the CEO of Equilibrium Manifest First. That's E, the letter first, FIRSTNJ.com, as well as an author of three children's books located on Amazon.com, and they're called Water Express Time, Wet for Babies, preschool, as well as a kids' activity book.
Okay, so if you will, share with me first what inspired you to actually write this book.
Well, it was a number of things that inspired me, but as a child, I was bullied when I was 14, and a librarian simply said to me that I was special, that I was unique, as well as I had gifts and talents. And from that point on, I believed the words, and here I am. Because I was teased, I wear very thick glasses, and they was teasing me because I didn't see. But she told me that I see bigger and I see better because I do have the glasses. I am a minority and I am powerful. So those words encouraged me. Uh,
So, if you will, go into what your books are about. Let's
Well,
go those three out.
yes. So my books are about connection through water. It's a social and emotional connection. We have the preschool book, which is ages 3 to 5, as well as the baby's book. Now, baby's book is from 0 to 3.
Okay.
And we have the kids' activity book, which is from 6 to 12. And I have them here and I can show you if you would like.
Yeah, please show them all. This is your remember. This is your stage right now. I'm just on you.
Okay, so this is for the babies.
Okay. If you will, put it on the other side of you. That way we can. Yeah, we go.
Okay. And as you can see, it's Water Express Time for babies. And the glasses, it's just letting you know that being unique, being different, and being able to catch the wave so that you can make a difference. The connection, it's an educational tool, it's a learning resource. It gives you an opportunity to, wherever you are, in the pool, at the park, anywhere, you can connect. And then I have the preschool book. And I'm just going to open this here. And the preschool book, it talks about water being alive. I know you said to do it on this side, so hold on a second. Let me open it. It says, water is alive. We are connected. We come through water, and water is memory. So I just want everyone to understand that no matter what you do, you can't escape it. It is very powerful. And then we have the kids' activity book. So you have water, of course, and you have the connection through plants, animals, trees, as well as humans. And as I stated earlier, water has memory and it never forgets. And my platform here today is to let you know that we are divine creatures and we are unique. And my brother would say to me so many times how special and different I am, but I have a purpose and I have a reason. And I am here just to share that with everyone and to talk about him because he was very inspirational to me as well. He believed in me. He always showed me kindness and he encouraged me because he said that I would make a difference. I would teach others. I didn't see that growing up, but he taught me to love myself and not to give up. And I lost him a very long time ago, but it was a situation where he was incarcerated and he had a seizure. And so he died in prison. And so I have these books. I have my website, which is eFirstNJ, and it just talks about how men's health is important as well. And the connection that we have, men, women, and children, it's incredible. And I want to be able to just talk about that a little bit because sometimes we don't use our voice to speak about it. We don't encourage others with kind words. We don't share goodness with others. And my brother, he did that. He shined a light on everything. And it was such a loss for the world not to have his smile. But the sun rises every day. So I appreciate that. And it's platform to be able to talk about trauma because I'm a survivor of a child sibling who passed away. And so, yeah, these books are for him too, my grandbabies, your babies, everybody's babies, because we are connected.
This is true. Uh, After you had started sharing with him and you said that he had passed,
Mm-hmm.
I don't tell people sorry for their loss. I don't tell them condolences because normally when you say these words,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing people do is drop their head.
Yeah.
What I realized though, if you ask them to tell me something that inspires you that you will never forget. What
Mm-hmm.
normally happens, people lift their head and think of the most inspirational thought that they possibly could. And you just did that without me even having to ask for that.
Oh wow. Wow, that's beautiful.
You told
I,
me how great he was, how he inspired you, how he was a light to everybody else. But the
mm-hmm.
biggest part of this is this: you're keeping him alive
Yes.
through your inspiration of his life. Because to me, I realized in life that we're just crossing paths.
Mm-hmm.
And what we are called to do is the same thing he told you, that you got purpose. Your
Yes.
purpose and what he shared with you actually brought him and that teacher when you were 14 brought the best out of you. And through it, even his death, he's still speaking to you. You still hear his voice. You
Every
still
day.
you still hear. Matter of fact, his spirit still is alive.
Absolutely.
His physical might not be here, but what he's able to do is still speak life into you because you still, to your point, you use water, but what I'm gonna say, your memory of him
Mm-hmm.
still keeps him alive because what
Mm-hmm.
you are doing, even on this platform, is
Mm-hmm.
sharing him,
Mm-hmm.
and that is powerful.
It is, and I thank you for those magnificent words because even though it's been quite a while that he physically left, it just feels like yesterday. My heart was wrenched because my brother was everything to me. And like I said, he never saw a stranger. He always smiled. He was always uplifting others. He believed in people. And he would just, he would find someone and he would never leave them the way he found them. He was always trying to better others without regards to himself. So just that, thought alone, I try to instill those thoughts and concepts into my children because you only get one life. And while you're
Enjoy.
here, you have to live it to the best of your ability and to the fullness. And then I just want to say something about, if you go to Proverbs 27:7, it talks about the iron sharpens an iron. And you take that thought and you want to meet people where they are, but you want to journey together on that pathway to success. And you want to journey together, even if you may have some transgressions, you still want to be able to uplift each other and you want to be able to celebrate. We celebrate when you're gone, but while we're here, we have to celebrate and give flowers and give thanks and honor to the purpose of your life. And that's what my brother did. I worked in the prison system. I know I'm talking about everything.
No,
I
you
worked it.
good. You good.
I worked in the prison system for a while, but the reason why I went there was because I wanted to be able to make a difference in someone's life, like my brother made a difference in my life. And men's health, awareness and self-discovery, through empowerment, confident building, through recovery, trauma-informed care. All of these things are critically important. But if you don't know the process and that there will be progress, and if you don't know where to start, and you don't got to start at the beginning, we can meet you in the middle. Wherever you are, I can take your hand and we can walk this journey, this platform together. And that's what my brother did. He was such a protector of me. And I'm the big sister. He was the little brother. I'm the big sister. But he was my protector. And I really do feel his presence with me always.
One, I will tell you, I know you've already put the book in youth form. I would share with you, put it in an adult form, because the principles that you are giving the youth can help even an adult. And I just want to, I don't want to challenge you, but challenge you. Book, as you already know, book ain't got to be this big.
I know.
It just, look, to me, small but powerful. And
Right.
what happens, any adult can use even childhood principles
It's true.
to become the best version of them. And
Right.
one, I want to thank you for being an author.
Thank you
Look,
so much.
I tell everybody that our ancestors, Black people, or African Americans, whatever people want to use the name, but as
True.
our ancestors are rolling in their grave with joy, because at one point in this country, they told us we couldn't write. We'd probably get beat if we read. And where we're at now, you have more Black readers and writers that have ever existed in this country. And for me, to see authors that look like us, to me, it is not overwhelming, but it is exciting to
It's
see.
inspiring.
It's inspiring to see how God is using all these writers to create, whether it's their story or whether it's fictional stories, to inspire others to know that, look, you're the main character of your story. And you got to be able to use what you got. And God has made us readers, writers, artists,
Right.
everything you can think of. And we are using these things to inspire the youth and everybody else. So I'm appreciative of your gift, because the Bible says your gift will make room for you and put you before great men. Look, and you're using your gift as your brother and that teacher told you, you're changing the world.
I am just overwhelmingly excited because I never I never thought that I would have the opportunity, because being bullied because of something that I had no control over, and walking in faith, believing that one day I will make it different. But my brother holding my hand, and to the point where he physically wasn't here anymore, but he still
Holding your hand.
holding my hand. And he told me, and he would always tell me, I remember when they talk about the pigtails, and your little shoes, and just the different things when you're a little girl. When your sibling is gone, and that trauma, you can't rebound from that as quickly as one would think. But if you just take one step at a time and understand that you are investing in others, and giving them a vision, and giving them purpose, and giving them development, that I can see my brother every day.
I tell people, don't live in trauma. Live in the joy of their lives, because he left an impression upon you.
He did. And I am realizing that every day and every moment. And when I reached out to you, I definitely had no idea that I was going to be used at that very moment. God had used me as an instrument, and I created a curriculum for men's health and self development, as well as awareness for leadership, mentorship, and fellowship, so that they can walk in their grace, and they can understand that it's okay. There is a safe place for you. And
Appreciate it.
I will have a platform, a website, a webinar, all these different things, but it's out of the response of the love of missing my brother, and I want to know what I can do to help. And that's what he told me. If if you want to believe, that's what I felt. The call to duty. And I am calling everyone. I'm my brother's keeper. We have a pulse, a responsibility to make a difference. So you challenge me, I challenge everyone that's listening to go and hold someone's hand and let them know how important they are and that you value them as a person, that you
Man,
value them as a human being, that you love them simply because God loves you first. And I love you too. And that's what we're here to do together. Stewardship. I'm sorry, I'm just talking.
no. Look, I enjoy this. And Christ even said, "Hey, I give you a new command that you love one another." So,
Yes,
in what you are saying is pretty much just saying, "Look, I love you, you love me, and what we're gonna do is love everybody else and
that's right.
inspire them to read, write, and let's move forward together."
In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray.
So, before we leave, I do want to ask you a few things. I want to ask you,
Okay.
one, tell the people where they can purchase your book at.
Okay.
I want y'all to go purchase her book.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And I am located on Amazon.com. You can look my name up, Cherie M. Dunning, or you can find me under my books, Water Express Time, Wet for Babies, Preschool, as well as the kids' activity book. And once you purchase the books, hey, you can share it with someone else. But if I can have a moment, I did this a while ago, but I just want to just let you know. I know you may not see me, but you can hear me. There's an activity. I want you to put your hands up. Can you see me? Raise them high. And then I want you to go down. And then I want you to come back up. And what you have done is create a wave. And we're going to take this wave and we're going to journey together. And we're going to not delay and go to Amazon.com and purchase these books because it's something that will unify you. It's a resource, a learning resource, a connection, social and emotional for all people, animals. I even have my dog in there because he's a pet. He loves water too. It's all about connection. I don't want you to forget that. I just want you to understand that through the water, we were born, and through the water, sometimes we go. But nevertheless, we are always here physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. That is what the platform is about, connections. And my webinar is going to be August the 12th. It's at efirst.com, NJ. And you can go there and you can register. And this is a webinar about strategies in the workplace. We talk about relationship building, things that you learn as a child, but now you go to school, you get a little bit of education, you put some big words to it, interpersonal development, things like that. But you want to be able to connect with people and meet them where they are. I just can't say that enough. It's very important just to be humble. And I appreciate you, brother, for allowing me to be here.
And last, if you will, give the people a word of wisdom, something that may inspire somebody, no matter where they're at.
Well, when I was putting together my moment to speak with you, I thought about all that I have gone through as a child. I'm a survivor of this and a survivor of that. When you go do different things, you learn how to put on different hats. So I have so many hats. I'm an educational coach. I'm certified coach. I'm so many things. But the one thing that I am, and for sure, is I am a believer. I believe in your talents and I believe in the gifts. And the gifts come from above. They can only come from one source. So we have to make sure we don't hide them. We need to make sure that we are living every day with a purpose and intent. Intentfully, purposely, let your light shine. and make sure you catch the wave. And the last thing, Amazing Grace. And I know you know about, you was lost, but now you found. You was blind, but now you see. And the victory is yours if you just believe. And so with that, the person who created that, he was a former slave trader. His name was John, and he created this. And it's important that we know our history so we can teach our babies, because these books are not just for the young, it's for all. But it starts with the parent. You are the first teacher. We have a responsibility. And I just want everyone to take it as it comes. But if you don't, know that someone will reach out and touch us. And that's the blessing.
Appreciate you. And I want
Thank you.
to thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing about your brother, sharing your books. And
Thank you.
much success. Continue to thrive.
I will thrive always because I have God in my heart, and I have the light before me. So I thank you for giving us this opportunity to speak and to tell our story and to speak our truth. Because if there's no truth, there's no freedom. And that's what that slave master talked about, freedom, but he was denying us. But look at us now. Look at us. Yeah, look at us now. And here we are. It don't matter how many they got. We still here.
We still here.
And
So
we going to keep moving forward.
I promise you. So before we go, once again, thank you. And my name is Carlos Walker. This is Art and Hustle, and this is Miss Cherie M. Dunning.
Thank you. Peace and blessings, family.